Name is Ayaz-Ullah. In today's video, I'll be speaking on the topic psychological factors in sports. This is an extremely important issue which affects many athletes. I will be talking about this in the next few slides. So what is a psychological factor? Psychological factors include individual level processes and meaning that influences mental state. In layman's term, this is something that affects someone's mental state. This could either have negative and positive connotations. Psychological factors in sports play a huge part. An article suggests it's clearly that mental factors affect sports performance. This is true for elite athletes as well as anyone participating in sports. Today we have evidence to back this idea up. People practicing any physical sport, whether they are professional or amateur, can benefit from developing certain psychological tools. The tools can help increase their capacity and sports performance overall. Psychological factors can differ on one's performance. It is incredibly important for athletes to have a well-balanced mental state so they can give their best performance. Why is it important in sports? In an article written by Ashwani Bali, studies have shown that mental readiness was felt to be the most significant statistical link with Olympics ranking. Athletes have frequently been quoted to state how the mental state aspect is the most important part of one's performance. As Arnold Balmer, a professional golfer, suggested that the game is 90% psychological. This total time spent by the golfer actually swinging and sticking the ball during those 72 holes is approximately 7 minutes and 30 seconds, leaving 15 hours, 52 minutes and 30 seconds of thinking time. This evidently indicates the importance of mental state within sports. It is heavily emphasized because being an athlete can also have negative outcomes, and so athletes need to ensure they are mentally stable to carry on with their sport, so they are happy and healthy and dedicated in doing their sport. Dr. Chris Harwood describes these mental skills as the 5 C's: commitment, effective persistence, resilience, and working to improve weaknesses and perfect strengths. Communication, positive and proactive communication with coaches, teammates, as well as support from other staffs. Concentration, focus on right now, ability to block distractions inside and outside the sport. Controlling and managing thoughts and emotion, ability to react positively to stress. Confidence, playing without fear of mistake, displaying confidence through thought, words, and action when you participate. Breaking down the key mental skills needed for optimal performance into these 5 C's, that can be a helpful way to look at each one aspect of improving mental game, don't you think? In the article Men, Mental Health and Elite Sport by Gary Suter suggests stress can be amplified within elite sport and the pressure they experience in relation to competition and performance can be exacerbated by adverse life event. This ongoing stress does not end when their sporting career does. It can also follow them into retirement. The physical and psychological demands placed upon them by the sporting environment may predispose athletes to developing depression. This is the evidence to suggest that sports can become cause of unhealthy competitiveness within someone. It is essentially for an athlete to enjoy the sport they participate in because this will only improve their performance. Thank you.